We're shooting right now, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Oh, Mr. Williamson, thank you so much.
Well, they just went to lunch.
Gotta go back.
No, it's just I'm so sad I'm not there. Today's Kim Cattrall's first day of shooting.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm very excited because I saw her yesterday. We've been chatting on the phone, and I wanted to be there, and I'm so bummed.
Oh, wow, that would have been exciting. Well, I guess my first question to you is, you know, you had prior success on the big screen, of course, the screen and everything. Now you're bringing stories to the small screen. How was that transition for you?
Well, you know, it's funny because after, you know, I was working in TV for the last, 10, 12 years, and it's not like I meant to do it. I kind of just did the next thing in front of me, you know, and I was with Warner Brothers for a really long time, and I was doing all these network television, and then we had the Vampire Diaries and the following, which I love doing, but after my deal came to an end, I went, you know what, the only person who's going to stop this is me.
Right.
And if I want to do movies again, I better just, so I stopped it, and I freed myself, and then I went off, and I'm in the middle of a couple of movies, actually.
Okay.
And then I'm doing 2 movies right now. And then Aaron Kaplan comes along with this format from the Spanish format of Tell Me a Story, and I'm like, ugh. But I said yes to it because it's only 10 episodes. And so we can do it seasonally, 10 episodes, and I can still do movies. So I'm trying desperately to do another movie.
Oh, cool.
But I keep getting delayed by television. But television is a great place to be. It's an exciting time for TV.
Yeah.
You know, because of streaming and cable, you know, you don't have to network. You know, there's so many ways to tell a story.
Do you have more creative freedom now that you're on like a streaming?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, you don't have to adhere to advertisers or broadcasting standards, and as I've discovered, it's not like I need a lot of freedom. I just like to be able to tell the story that needs to be told, and not have I keep thinking, I can just do it the way I really want to do it, but I really just want to tell the story the way it should be told, and it turns out that it's not so different. It's just sometimes we go there. Sometimes you have to. If you really want a character to feel something, you have to put them through it. And I think the audience also likes multi-layered storytelling, where the villain isn't always the villain. The villain can quite frankly be the hero, and the hero can be the villain, and we can actually rip apart a character and layer it in a way in which is a little richer than perhaps just standardized some, cop shows where bad guy, good guy, boom, boom, boom.
So how closely does this follow the Spanish format?
We changed it a lot. Now, the Three Little Pigs storyline, we adopted that one, but the rest we didn't. We actually, I had a wonderful group of writers here, and we put together, I think, and they did an anthology where every episode was a different fairy tale. So they were little movies. And what we've done is we've taken 3 fairy tales, and they're intersecting. They're all in New York City, modern day, and you meet the 3 Little Pigs. You meet, Little Red Riding Hood by Danielle Campbell. She comes to live with her grandmother after her mom dies, and she's already strayed from the path, and she's already smelling the roses. And her first night there, she meets a very, very dangerous man. And it's about how her grandmother, played by Kim, tries to reach her and bring her back to the straight path. And along the way, find out, discover relationships you never. Anyway, so it's an emotional drama that has some very dark undertones. It's a thriller. It's scary. It's emotional. It's a little bit of a grown-up Vampire Diaries without the supernatural. We've got Paul Wesley playing a character you've never seen him play before. Yeah. And now he plays a bartender drug addict who's dealing drugs on the side, and he just wants the easy way. He's just searching for the easy way, and of course he makes some decisions that he has to pay, and a big bad wolf comes to blow his house down.
Now, that brings up an interesting question, because you brought in Paul for this role, where he's had a history of being, which you might say, or like, the charmer, or
well, he was definitely the hero of the Vampire Diaries, even when he turned bad a little bit, when he turned into the Ripper. But ultimately, he was the good guy. He was the good brother. Right. And in this one, he's not so good.
Yes.
But he's layered into the point where you understand. He's just a guy who's on the wrong path.
Right. And but did you think it was kind of a choice bringing him into this role, or what do you know?
I did. It's so interesting. He wasn't even. I sent him the script as a friend, and I said, "Will you read this and give me notes?" Because we've been friends for a while. And he wrote back and goes, "Oh my God, I want to be a part of it. Oh my, what could?" And then I thought, well, what role what I want him to play. And I wanted him to play a role that is far away from Stefan as possible.
Right.
So we chose this role. And I said, what about Eddie? He goes, I'm in. I don't care. I'm in. And you know, the thing you don't know about Paul is he's a character actor trapped in that ugly body. And I mean, I would akin him. He hates when I say this, but I really do think he reminds me a lot of like Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
You know, on his downtime, he's in New York City doing off-Broadway plays. Mm-hmm. You know, he's acting. He wants to be an actor. He wants to be a director. He's not, you know, he wants to move into some really interesting directions in life. And I think he's got that talent. He's got that ability to immerse himself into a role. And so I'm very excited to show the world another side of him because he's certainly super talented. I love him. But you're also talking to like his dad. I mean, you know, he can do no wrong in my eyes.
That's wonderful. That's something I look forward to seeing.
Yeah. And Danielle Campbell from the originals is in it. Kim Cattrall. We have Doria Missick, and we have some newcomers, I think, that are pretty awesome. And anyway, it's a great cast. Billy Magnuson.
Yeah.
So, and they're all working today.
Oh, awesome.
Are we done?